Hello, hello. This is Christina Werner. Welcome to another live stream here at my YouTube channel. And we're going to jump right into today's projects. I'm going to be creating two different cards using two stamp sets. I've already picked them out. My idea for the cards for tonight's live stream is to take a really large shape, whether a circle or a heart, and we're going to put it on the front of the card just as a guide. And then we're going to take little tiny stamps and fill in that shape with colorful stamping. I was trying to think of a way to use very small stamps, and I thought this would be perfect. So welcome. So the two stamp sets I'm using are both 6x8 stamp sets. The first one is the Autumn Wreath Builder from Gina K. And this is a particularly nice set for this particular technique that I'm going to show you because all of the stamps, with the exception of the circle here and the greetings, all of them are small. So it's perfect for, filling in gaps. The other stamp set is Mix and Match Circles from Simon Says Stamp. And we're going to be using just a couple of the images here. I'm thinking we'll either use the little hearts or we'll use the stars. I've got a bunch of acrylic blocks over here. I'm going to do all hand stamping, except for maybe when I add a greeting later. But for the initial stamping, it'll all be by hand with no additional tools. Have a bit of grid paper here in case I need to stamp off a little bit. And the inks I'm using today are from Concord and Ninth. And I like, when I'm switching colors a lot, I like to just use this set of ink cubes because they're so cute and tiny, and you have a bunch of colors all together. The first thing I'm going to do is this card base. It's going to be a one-layer card. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of tape it closed because I don't want to have to deal with it flapping up and down. I'm using blue painter's tape for that. I'm taking some of the stickiness away by putting it on the back of my hand and then peeling it off. Just the oils on my hand make it a little bit less sticky. And then I've just doubled it over into a little circle and then press that down. For the shape on this one, I think we're going to do a heart. The Nested Hearts die set from Simon. And I'm not really going to cut anything with it. I'm just using the heart as a guide. So I'm not going to die cut this, but I am going to use a little bit of this Easy C tape to hold the die in place. Actually, I'm trying to decide, do I want to pencil it in or do I want to just, I don't want to deal with erasing pencil later. We'll just do this. We're not going to be stamping that close to the edge that we have to worry about the die getting in the way. This is the stamp set we're using, Mix and Match Circles from Simon Says Stamp. Let's see, hearts or stars? I think I'm going to do hearts. Like it's going to be like a big heart. Okay, so I've got some acrylic blocks here. I've only got a few little hearts here. This is kind of like a medium and a tiny one. Yeah, I don't have any other ones. I just have these two sizes. So it's not going to take much like going between. But I do want to pick out a few different colors. I think I'm going to start on one side and then go to the other. So we'll start with a little bit of, this is going to get messy, a little bit of ballet slippers. Oh, that is such a pale little thing. You can't even see it. There you go. Well, I can see it. All right, switch to a smaller stamp. We'll do honeysuckle right next to it. Clean that off. Come into buttercup. And I'm kind of turning the stamp as well. I'm going to take my stamp chamois. I'm going to place, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I'm going to place it on my work surface. And then I can just rub the stamp against it. So it's laying on my work surface and then just rub the stamp. Okay, so when I remove the die, I'm left with this little heart shape. Isn't that cute? And if you want to emphasize the heart shape even more, you could, you know, like die cut this out of masking paper, put the mask on, and then just a little bit of blending right along the edge. That would totally do it. That turned out super cute. Okay, so this is a very, you know, playful, kind of almost looks like we're going to the ice cream parlor. That's what it looks like, right? Ice cream parlor. Okay, we're gonna come back and do a greeting on this later, but for now, we're gonna leave it. So now we're gonna move on to the Autumn Wreath Builder from Gina K. And I'm gonna do a larger card. This is a 5x7 card base that I've already folded and assembled. And I'm going to, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a circle, which you could use the actual wreath builder to do a circle like this. But we're gonna make it a little bit more random because you know, we're doing it all by hand. And I think I wanna use quite a few of these different stamps, so I'm gonna use all these blocks. Obviously, since this is the wreath builder, I'm going to do, or the autumn wreath builder, I'm planning to do some more autumn colors. So I'm gonna do a circle. So I'm gonna grab my Nested Circles dies from Simon and pick out a nice circle size. Thinking, nope, that's too small. Go to the next one. Yeah, that's perfect. That filled in the gaps pretty well. I'm actually fairly surprised that I was able to get those in so well. Okay, so now we need to figure out some greetings for our two little cards. I love that one. It's so cute. So different. Just the different color of inks changes it so much. Okay, this one's pretty good. And I think I have like 2 or 3 packs of it. The Reverse All Things Happy. So many kind of just everyday greetings in that one that are awesome. I like to use a ruler and a craft knife to cut these out because then you can cut the greeting out of just the center and you still can leave the rest of the sheet intact. I am so happy you are my friend. I can just put that right over there. And then for this one, wishing you all that is happy. Perfect. I'm gonna use some really thin Darice foam strips. When I do little greetings like this, I like to have them just a little bit off, not perfectly straight, because it makes me think of that magnetic poetry. Did you guys ever do that? We had a magnetic poetry set in one of my apartments in college. It was lots of fun. Okay, so I like them just a little off. Okay, I think this one is calling out to me for some dash lines. I'm trying to decide where I will put them. Do I put them just around the outside edge? What do? I think I'm going to do them just around the outside edge. But I don't want them like right up against the edge. I want them a little bit away from the edge. Okay. Yeah, I think it needed that. Just that little pop of white. Totally needed that. So here are the 2 cards for today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed and that gave you some ideas on what to do with those smaller images in your stamp sets, or even stamp sets that are made up of all small images. This is something that you can do. So thank you so much for watching today and tuning in. I will be back very soon with more card videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.